I'm Cherokee Ronnie, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about 5 mods that you need to do to your Jeep Cherokee. What I've done here is made a list, 5 things that you need for your Jeep. This is 5 things that you're going to need if you're going to off-road your Jeep. I skipped like the pretty stuff, light bars, rims, and stuff like that because the stock rims will work for right now. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Number 1 is a proper lift kit. Now I went ahead and went with Rough Country on this one, 4.5-inch lift. It's pretty decent. They've stepped their game up in the last few years, and it's somewhere in the middle. A working man can afford this. After you get your lift kit, you can get you some 33-inch tires and put them on there. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to hop on Amazon and get these mud tires. They're pretty decent. They do great off-road. So you got your lift kit, you got your mud tires. The next thing you need to do is get on Amazon and order you a snorkel kit. And please, when you order the snorkel kit, hook it up right, please. That's all I ask you, is just hook it up right. Number 4, after you get your snorkel kit, go ahead and go over and get you a Spartan Locker. I recommend putting it in the Dana 30 for now. That will get you by for a little bit until you can buy some front and rears. And number 5 is the most important because you're going to need this whether you're deer hunting or pulling out a buddy or pulling yourself out trying to make it to the top of the hill. And I included these both in, and I didn't include the winch because there's all kinds of different brands. You can go to Harbor Freighter, you can buy a really good one, so I left that out. We're just going to be talking about it today. And you can get online and go ahead and get you a front winch bumper. Now this is affordable. You can get these on JCR Off-Road, and if you want to save a little bit more money and you can weld, go ahead and get you a do-it-yourself kit and put that together like I did. Saves you a lot of money, just got to give a little time. On a Saturday with your buddies, you can weld this thing together in a couple hours and have it painted and ready to put on by the next day. So you know what? You can get one built for you, pay a little extra money, or build them yourself. Now, after you get your bumper, you want to go ahead and get your winch because this is the most important part of the bumper is the winch. So go ahead and order you a winch. And by the time that you order all this stuff, you should have a Jeep that's ready to go off-road. You should have a Jeep that can hang out with some off-roaders and you're ready to go and it can perform. Like I said, I skipped the light bars, you know, the big fancy rims, the things that make the Jeep look good, LED lights and tail lights and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But I wanted to do a video on 5 mods that you must do. The reason is because I get so many questions. What would you do if you had my Jeep stock? And you know, what would you do? And this is what I would do. I'd get a lift kit, mud tires. I would get a Spartan Locker for the front. I would get a winch bumper and a winch, and I would get a snorkel kit. So that is the thing that starts you off. Now this lift kit usually does pretty good, and like I said, just get the Spartan Locker for the Dana 30 for now. And you know, I raunched on mine a good bit and it held up. But 33-inch tires, after a while, it's probably going to blow something out because I've had it happen already. So my recommendation, buy that Spartan Locker, run that Dana 30 for a little bit until you can find upgrades for your front and rear. Just depends how hard of an off-roader you are. If you just go on the weekends, you'll probably be okay. And my recommendation, I'm just going to throw this out there. You don't have to do this. It's not part of the 5 mods you must do. But what I always done after I lifted my vehicle, I've actually cut out my fenders. I trimmed them out a little bit. That way I get a little bit more flexible. Go ahead, get on there, start ordering this stuff before 2020. And by 2020, you can have this stuff in your garage, putting it on and looking good for the new year. I'm Cherokee Ronnie. I'll see you guys next time.